Hello, this is Oliver Blair, and I'm going to quickly go through how to export a model from SketchUp into Indigo, and to get some sort of basic workflows, and how you can change some stuff and get things to happen. So first of all, I'll make a shape or a space or something. I'll make a room maybe. Um, and so there's a little cube, and I'll just make a little hole in it, something like that, maybe. And and so Indigo uses the SketchUp lighting. So that's how you do that is under shadows. So it uses the SketchUp sun position. So you can set that all up so it's um, geographically correct by going up into Window and then I think it's Preferences. This is on a PC, and then oh, is it here? No, wait, it's in Model Info. So you go Window, Model Info, and then it's under Geolocation. And so I've set it up so it's Wellington. And so what that means is that I think, yeah, green is north, and red will be east. So yeah, so you can set it to like today, and then so what the current time will be and stuff. So that we get our sense of what the shadows will be like. So if I go into it here, and then in the Skindigo window toolbar thing, I'm just going to press that one and see what happens. So it loads up Indigo and starts rendering it straight away. So you can really quickly see certain light qualities, and like, yeah, it looks really good sort of straight away. And I think that's just using the CPU, so there's no GPU or anything. No GPU acceleration. So how do we change material? To change material on a PC, you can press B to get the paint bucket, and then this window here will show up the materials window, and it's on wood apparently for some reason. Maybe I'll try that one. Plywood knots. There we go, and then maybe I'll change the time of day or something. I might actually, I'll open up some more windows. Get a bit more light in here. Yeah, maybe something like that. So there we are, we've got a material, and I'll hit render again. And then we can see different sort of qualities happening. There'll be different kind of bounces and stuff. So what the mode it's using right now is called Reinhard, and it's sort of like a default like auto exposure. So what that means is if there's not enough light, it'll increase the exposure so that you can see it. So generally that's kind of okay, but what I find most useful is using the camera mode, because then you have more control over the light qualities, so you can sort of have really underexposed frame and then really sort of overexposed one, and in Photoshop you can combine them to get a sort of hyper real effect. But more importantly, this helps during the modeling process, because now we can see if it's too dark or too light. So to set that as the default mode, you can click on this camera icon here, and I think it's under camera, no, tone mapping. You change it from the auto exposure mode to camera, and I'll just leave it on that, see what happens there. I'll just click apply, and then I'll render it out again so we get a notion of what it will be like. There we are, so it's sort of, yep, looking alright. But then we can, what I'll do is I'll just make it smaller, sort of aperture like that, and then I'll close this up a bit as well. And go back into the inside and then hit render again. And because it's on the camera mode still, it doesn't blow out that effect. It doesn't blow it out or overexpose it. So you can really get a sense of I need more windows here, or something like that. Where if I change it to Reinhard, see, it sort of washes it out. So I highly recommend you leave it on camera mode, and you get these really nice sort of effects, and it will affect the type of models that you make. So that plywood's kind of hideous. So what we'll do is we'll change it. So you can just go up and click edit, and this is on a PC version. It's probably a bit different, but you'll figure it out. And then I'll change this texture to I'll pick something where textures, and I'll use one of these sort of ones I've been working on lately. There we go. So it's a bit grainy, so I might change the dimensions of it. So it's about 1/600, so maybe change it to a meter. Well, what happens if I change it to half a meter? It's a bit too repeaty, really, so I'll just leave it at 1 meter, and then see what that looks like when I render that out. I'm just using the free version, so it's quite a small frame, but you can see that this sort of alters it really nicely.